Hi, welcome back here. Dr. Dwayne. Today, we're going to be talking about tension headaches. Tension headaches are headaches that are coming from your shoulders, and they can go up the back or sides of your neck, and we can feel it on the back of the head or the side of the head. Sometimes it can be pressure behind the eyes. So we're going to give you a couple exercises to help you deal with that. The first thing we're going to do is release the suboccipital muscles, which are the muscles on the back of the head where the head junctions with the top of the neck. We're going to use this. I call this a peanut. What I did was I took 2 balls and I just taped them together like so. These are lacrosse balls. They're a little bit more firm. You can use tennis balls if you want something a little bit softer. Racket balls also work really good. So what I normally do with this is I will tend to put it in the pillowcase here, and that prevents this ball from rolling down to the small of our neck here. As our pressure from our head goes, it'll roll down. So I put it down on the lower part of the pillowcase here, and I set that in, and that stops this ball from rolling down. Before I lay down, I just wanted to show you where we want the ball. So we're going to want it at the base of the skull here. If you feel behind your ear, there's a bone that sticks out. This is your mastoid process. We're going to go directly back toward there, and you're going to feel some muscles there, and they're probably going to feel pretty tender if you push in. That's right where we want the ball to sit. So now that you're laying here and you have the ball in the proper position, we're just going to lay here and relax, and we're trying to relax our head and let our head fall into the balls. And we're just going to lay. I normally set a timer 4 to 6 minutes and just relax here. I do this a couple times a day. If the headache is really bad, morning and evening seems to work the best. And now we're going to work on releasing the levator scap and the traps. So these are the muscles that are going to be most likely pulling up to your head, that's creating those tension headaches and adding some pressure there. So again, now I have a single ball. This is a lacrosse ball. You can use a tennis ball or a racket ball or any other ball really. You're just going to throw it in a pillowcase or a long tube sock if you have one. And then we're just going to put that over our shoulder here. The spot we're looking for is right on the corner of the shoulder blade here. We're going to be right to the side of it in the soft tissue here. So when I put this ball here, I want it to sit somewhere here, but I don't want it on the shoulder blade bone because that's just going to be uncomfortable for no reason. So we're going to go a little bit over here into the soft tissue in the muscle, and then I'm going to use this to control the height. So as I bring it up, it's going to slide down my back. As I pull down on it, it's going to bring the ball a little bit higher. So we're going to put some pressure on there by leaning into the wall, and then we're just going to rock a little bit back and forth gently like this. So I normally spend about 30 seconds at each spot, and I do 3 or 4 different spots. I work my way down. So after I do that top position, then I'm going to slide that ball a little bit lower and make sure I'm in between the shoulder blade and my spine, and I'm going to hit that same spot, spend about 30 seconds. Then I'm going to drop a little lower, and I'm going to spend about 30 seconds, all the way working down until you hit that sort of bottom corner of your shoulder blade. And that's where you want to stop there. Okay, this next exercise is a thoracic extension exercise. If you go back to our channel, there's a couple of videos already showing an exercise. This is just a different way we can do it. So what we're gonna start sitting, then we're gonna have our hands behind our head, and our elbows are gonna be squeezed in close, and we're gonna just lean forward with our elbows resting on, for us it's a table, you can do the bed, countertop, it doesn't really matter. And then we're gonna try and drop our chest to the floor down like this. You should feel a stretch in your mid back. You're gonna hold about 10 seconds and then come back up. Then we're gonna go back down and we're gonna drop our chest down. You don't necessarily have to sit all the way up. You could just round your back a little bit like this and ease off some of the pressure and then drop back down there. We're going to do 8 to 10 repetitions depending on how you feel, and then go from there. This last exercise is the chin tuck. So we're going to take a towel roll and we're going to put it here in the small of our neck like so, and then we're going to lay it down on our back. Now, if laying on your back with your head flat is uncomfortable, then we're just going to put it in our pillowcase and slot it in down at the lower part of our pillow here. And that's going to help take off some of the pressure on the base of your neck there. So once we're in this position, what we're going to be doing is dropping our chin down like this while keeping the back of our head on the table. So what that's going to do is that's going to put a little pressure on this towel and give us some feedback to push up against the towel. What you should feel with that is a little bit of a muscle contraction here in the front of your neck and potentially a little bit of stretch in the back of the neck here. So we're going to press down, we're going to hold, we're going to count to 8 seconds, then we're going to relax. We're going to do 8 to 10 repetitions. If you feel like there's pinching pain or stabbing pain or it increases your headache, then we're just not going to push back really hard, just a little bit, just so we feel a light to moderate stretch there. You're going to want to do these exercises a couple times a day. I normally like to start my day with them. That way it helps alleviate the headache initially in the morning so I can function a little bit better. If you give these a try and they help, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks.